Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
Do you think they'll come back?
Of course they will. It's just a big crystal. How hard could it be?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best not take care. Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best not take care.
Leviathan the Lost. But why now? After all this time.
Why, what now?
Aye, it's a dangerous world out there. Best not take care.
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through. I doubt there's
Leviathan
anything
the
that could
Lost.
surprise me at this point.
But why now? After all this time. Rouse Joshua and meet me in the
Why,
mess.
what now?
We'll talk there.
Dangerous world out there. Best not take care.
No. I'm not sure you'd believe me if I told you.
After all we've been through.
I see we're all here.
I doubt there's anything that could surprise me at this point.
this time?
But why now? After all this time. Delivered to my chambers omitted a few crucial details.
Do we know its provenance?
That was one of the details it omitted. But whoever the sender was, it seems the dame...
Alo alo, ok. Đù, lúc đấy bị mất mic ạ, phải cứt. Ok, thôi
What has it been?
hello lại anh em.
A
Nhá,
100
thì
years?
phần trước rồi mình có hứa với mọi người là mình đã giết hết tất cả các boss cũ rồi.
Even our venerable
Làm hết tất cả
lordsman
nhiệm
would
vụ
not have
rồi.
been
Thì
so
bây
much
giờ
as a glint in his father's eye
chuyển sang chơi
when
DLC,
last the mighty
vũ
serpent
khí các
brought
thứ
his
mình lại lấy
crushing
hết tất cả
waves to
gear
bear
phải nhất
upon the
của game
realm.
chính rồi. Không có gì để
Why
lấy
the
nữa.
gap? I know it can be a few
Thì
years
hôm nay
before
sẽ
a new
chơi
dominant's
cái
born,
Rising Tide trước.
but
Vì,
over a
trong cái
century,
phần này thấy bảo là
Should the
có
dominant of water's bloodline have been
đấu
severed
Eikon
somehow,
ấy,
it
kiểu
could have
hóa
prevented
to
a new
ấy,
dominant from
và
awakening.
Infrit ấy.
But
Đấy,
if
nhưng
one
mà
has awakened now, he couldn't have chosen a worse time.
còn phần
Every
Echo the
nation
Fallen
in
thì
the
chỉ phải
realm
đánh nhau
has
thôi,
lost its
không
dominant. If word gets out that there is still one to be had, they will stop at nothing to claim it for their own.
And the twins will be at war again, just when humanity most needs to come together. Did the letter say anything else?
Only that if I wish to know more, we must meet in person. And that the Veil can arrange a meeting.
if nothing else, you can be certain it ain't a trap.
Famous last words. I'm coming with you.
As am I.
Thank you. Both of you.
Thì
And
cuối
Otto.
game mình có claim lại hết tất cả những
Yeah.
gear của DLC các thứ, nên mình
I'll keep an eye
thấy
on
mấy
things
skin
here.
kiếm hay, cũng hay phết.
Didn't fancy coming
Dùng tạm
anyway.
skin để xem gì thế. Nhìn cái này như kiểu kiếm một saber
Thank
ấy.
you. I shall leave the invincible in your capable hands.
Quá dính thà. Kiếm như kiểu kiếm một saber ấy. Rising Tide. Vanilla in Lock Beach. Em thích mình đổi ấy. Check thử âm thanh em có ok không. Vanilla in Lock Beach. Ok. Khí á. Chơi thử cái kiếm của Cloud đẹp dai được. Đây, dùng cho mọi người thích, mình chưa thích. Nếu mà sử dụng cái vũ khí thật của nó thì nó yếu. Đây, Buster Sword này có 160. Đây, tần level tần 160 đam. Yếu. Gear mình cái này cậu Diamond Dust giảm thời gian này. Heaven Cloud mình không cần quan tâm đến Heaven Cloud lắm, mình quan tâm đến cái Impulse là tốt này. Bao giờ lấy được sức mạnh của Leviathan thì là chuyện khác.
The garrison said they take another 100.
To the Vale it is then.
Looks like you've got a thirst.
But enough talk. How about we...
Fancy a peek behind the veil,
I'm looking for a Layla.
You found one. So, will your friends be joining in? Or just watching?
I do.
We're not here for your services. We simply want to talk.
What you do with your time is up to you. The price is still the same.
We're here about the letter.
Oh, sorry. I suppose you'll be wanting to know who wrote it then.
Among other things.
Mình thấy bộ này của Jill đẹp nhưng mà bộ
I'm
của
just the
Clyde
messenger
thì nó
here.
cứ hơi,
There's only
nó
so
kiểu nó bị
much I
bó
can
quá
tell
thì
you.
nó không đẹp bằng bộ chính ấy.
Specifically.
A location, north of town, on the shore of Isle of Feist Bay. There you'll find a tent and the woman who can answer your questions.
And that's all. Nothing else.
Actually, one thing. There's more than flowers in the meadows these days. So keep that sword of yours to hand.
Okay.
Does
There we go now.
anyone else think it's strange that this woman should prefer to keep to the outskirts of town?
Not if she realizes the value of the information she's party to.
And the danger it puts her in.
run like the wind. The tent is where Layla said it would be.
Yes, but who awaits us inside?
It's empty.
Why
am I not surprised? A boat. No prizes for guessing who that belongs to. The embers are still warm.
So you're Sid.
Who the heck are you?
I suppose I must be. Which means you have me at a disadvantage.
Apologies. I am Shula, tributary of Mysidia, final haven of the Motes of Water.
The motes of water.
The very tribe into which it was believed Leviathan's dominant was born. A people notable for their sapphire eyes and ivory hair. Yes, that would be impossible, since the tribe famously...
Vanished. Was exterminated. Despite the best efforts of both church and state, we are still very much alive. Though we've managed to keep that fact hidden from good Krieger's faithful for over a century.
Along with Leviathan's dominant.
That wave out there. What do you know of it?
The surge. Only that it's been there a long time.
Since the fall of Drake's Eye almost a century ago. Some claim the two are connected, but none can speak with any certainty.
So in other words, you know nothing. Not that I'll hold it against you.
Biết thì nói thì
The wave was raised by Leviathan in an act of rage. Moments before the waters were stayed, and the Eikon and its dominant bound within.
And you want us to...
Rescue him. Yes. You see, a little bird told me about a certain outlaw with a singular knack for putting unruly dominants in their place. And ours is about as unruly as they get. For years, we've searched for someone who could hold their own against an Eikon. Someone just like you. So what do you say? Will you help us?
Sure.
What exactly did your dominant do to warrant this punishment?
What did he do? He committed the greatest crime one of his kind can. He was born. But he deserves a better fate than the one my people forced upon him. He deserves to be free.
As do we all.
Đến với Saki
Very well.
lấy sức mạnh nó xong.
Far-fetched though your tale may seem, something tells me you speak in earnest. So we will do what we can for your dominant. But first, you will tell us everything you know about him and the means of his imprisonment.
I can do better than that. I can show you. Care to take a trip across the bay? My people await you there.
Lead the way.
đến bộ lạc của bọn này. Nice.
All right.
Xong đánh
You
đứng
might
yên
want to
luôn,
hold
thôi nó
on to
băng.
something.
Đánh xong đứng yên.
Coming up on the wall and passing through can take a bit of getting used to.
I don't see any wall.
Of course you don't. That's the point. It's a glamour woven by our ancestors to keep our village hidden from prying eyes. But don't take my word for it. Watch.
Yeah.
That was worse than a slug of Bacchus wine.
Clive, the sky.
It's blue, but how is that possible?
You do know what a glamour is, don't you? Ours just happens to work both ways, and a good thing too. I wouldn't fancy staring at those sickly clouds every day.
Damn. The rising tide. Nice. Cái hành mảnh đất lại không bị ảnh hưởng bởi The Black này. Yeah. Trời vẫn sáng sủa các thứ. Nành nọn trai.
And that concludes our little voyage. We're
Chân.
here.
Này trời lạnh nó hành nó khô hết người. Thời tiết chán thật đấy.
It's a long slog to the village, and a hard one. I hope you're up for a climb.
Ok, chiến nào. Chưa chơi.
Finally.
What?
Vandale.
You didn't think we'd arrived, did you? The village isn't up here. It's on the other side of the mountain.
Of course it is.
Yên lừa đấy, trap. Chặn đường. Mẹ không gọi được Ambrosia với cây.
Watch yourself, Sid. This path can be treacherous. If not for the sheer drop, then for the beasts who prowl it.
Thank you for the warning. And please, call me Clive. Sid is an alias.
You will be pleased to learn, Lady Shula, that I have no such aliases.
Is that so, Lord Margrace?
It's all the same to me.
Chúng level 50 rồi. Được đấy à?
Stand back. We'll handle this.
Oh, will you now? Shall I keep my acts and spells to myself then?
Đánh phải có tí thử thách cái chơi. Đẹp.
Earlier you mentioned spells, yet I see you carry.
Ability các thứ mình mắc hết rồi. chả gì. Cậu muốn cái này cũng được. Thì mắc hết skill rồi, mắc hết rồi. Cái này coi như chả cộng cho nốt cho là hết rồi.
Crystals.
Since when did a bearer ever need crystals?
But then, where is your brand?
Waiting for me in Sunbreck, if I ever get careless.
Then it's in for a long wait.
Level 50 mình đánh cũng được. Nó hơn level mình. Hơi cay à, không nó không cho mình lấy con Ambrosia, không cho gọi Chocobo.
We're almost at the summit.
Chạy bộ hơi
From
mệt.
there, you'll have a better view of our home. Few have ever set eyes on what I'm about to show you. Just so you know.
This is not what I expected.
Welcome, my friends, to Mysidia.
Damn. Cái bắn laser ngoài kia là gì?
It's been a long time since I saw the north looking so
Beautiful.
so
Alive.
Life.
I'm sure you have plenty of questions, but it's been a long journey, and I expect we could all do with a rest.
Cái laser như là để giam
Our
cầm
humble village is
Leviathan,
only a
kiểu
short way from here. If you'd care to accompany me. Let's get ourselves in front of a fire, and I'll tell you everything you need to know.
cái ngôi làng không bị ảnh hưởng bởi The Black ấy. Không bị ăn mòn bởi cái đấy. Nhìn vẫn xanh tốt.
it's beautiful, Shula.
And we aim to keep it that way.
Chạy bộ nhìn thì sẽ hơi bị mờ chút.
Are those stones glowing?
That's one of the cairns which maintain the glamour. Steer well clear.
If the surge was
Nhìn
an
thấy
act
Clive
of
nó cầm
rage,
kiếm
One wonders
kiếm
what
là
prompted
Cloud
it.
nó cầm hai tay vòng một tay nhìn là cứ kiểu gì. Bắt nó sword vào một tay hơi không hợp lý lắm, không phi hợp lý thì
You're finished.
Gearbox. Nice. Phoenix Swift. Phoenix Shift. Phoenix Shift là cái tele à? Increase both movement and distance. Được đấy nhỉ. Thế mà mình không dùng cái chiêu đấy được.
Could we not have spared ourselves the mountain crossing by landing further north?
In clear view of the bay.
Đấy, đến làng rồi. Nice. Ăn this. What this? Con này tí chắc là về sau sẽ đánh boss này. Cái nhà không được gọi Ambrosia, đi bộ cánh.
On evening tides.
Does morning's light return?
Open the gates! The tributary is home!
Yeah. Nó làm mà nhìn thấy dân làng sống yên bình như này.
Outsiders? Well, I never. Look at the size of that dog.
All right now, back to your duties.
Làm việc của mày đi, hóng ít
You'll
thôi.
have to forgive my people their curiosity. We don't get many visitors. Or any, truth be told.
Then we are honored to be the first.
This is quite extraordinary. Like stepping into another world.
So do you believe me now?
You've made it difficult not to, my lady. But how did your people chance to settle here in the north? Unless I am much
Nó mũi to
mistaken,
thế.
the moats of
Chà,
water
nó
long
hút
called
máu.
the coasts of southern Ash their home,
Nhìn nó béo vãi.
until Drake's Horn fell and the Blight forced them ever inland, where
We met our doom, along with our dominant. I see you've read the Gregorian Church's account, but perhaps you'd like to hear ours. That building over there is the Witten Hall. It's where my people gather to discuss matters of import. We can speak more inside, once the place is ready to receive you. It shouldn't take long, but you're welcome to explore the village while I see to things.
Thank you. We'll do just that.
Correct. Nó hết các ngôi làng.
That'll be them then. Look, that one's got a black.
Intruders!
Oh, do you think he may?
So what do you
Leviathan
think
quấn
of our
quanh
little
đám
haven
như
in the woods?
đám Mother Crystal.
It might not have all the comforts of a southern settlement, but at least it's ours.
And there's a lot to be said for that. It can't have been easy keeping this place a secret.
Not easy, no. We've dedicated our lives to maintaining the glamour that conceals us. Us and Walyas.
This man, Wallius, is he Leviathan's dominant?
That's right. Though he's no man, Walyas is still a baby.
Adu,
A baby?
a baby.
Forgive me. But you said that the Dominant and his Eikon were bound inside the Surge almost a century ago. That would surely make him older still.
It would, if he'd been allowed to age. But the spell robbed the poor bairn of even that.
I'm sorry.
Wallius was the son of my great-grandfather. Leviathan awoke within him almost immediately. But instead of allowing the lad to live out his life as a valued member of the community, my ancestors sought to put his power to other uses. Sadly for them, the Eikon sensed their treachery and summoned a wave so large it would have swallowed the entire village if my ancestors hadn't stopped him.
Then it is not the surge that binds the child, but time itself.
Yes.
Forgive me. I'm still not sure I understand.
I'm not surprised. It isn't the easiest thing to explain. Which is why it might be better if I took you to see him. Show you exactly what he has to endure.
That is why we came.
Then let us be off.
Dominant
There's a
vừa
road that
Leviathan
leads
nữa,
north
đứa
from
trẻ
the
con
village.
lại.
It'll take us right
Chưa,
into the
không phải trẻ
surge.
con mà vừa mới sinh ra ấy, mà kiểu bị đóng băng cho thời gian này. Phết nhỉ, thú vị ấy. Interesting.
Are you bound for the wave, tributary?
We are, Delina. Have you spread the word about our guests?
I have.
Mình còn mỗi
Everyone
nốt ở cổ
knows
này.
to treat them as family.
You shouldn't have any trouble now, but just in case, I would have you accept this symbol of our people.
That's very kind. I look forward to meeting the family.
The feeling's mutual.
Should the tributary be indisposed, feel free to ask me any questions you might have regarding the village, and I'll do my best to answer.
Thank you. We will.
Then I bid you good tide.
Our storehouse lies across the bridge.
DLC có nhiệm vụ phụ à? Damn. Okay.
Of course not.
The pursuit of knowledge. Cái này quen nhỉ, lần trước hình như có một nhiệm vụ này tên như này.
Excuse me. Well, that's 2 basketfuls. Time to visit Pavat.
Nice. Tập đề. Nhiều kinh nghiệm phết. Thay đến block à? Cũng toàn skill shift à? Lo rèn mới này. Không là chuyện Blackton nữa.
What is it you want?
Nó không cho mình đồ gì ngon lắm.
Hear me, mine ancestors.
Excuse me. This must be the path.
Vậy đi ở đây. Yeah. Get my XP, boy.
Thank you for bringing her home.
Vấn đề gì để cho kinh nghiệm ok rồi. Renown bây giờ mình lấy hết rồi nhá, nó đã không có hiện renown nữa. Cái một xe là cây, đơn vị xe là cây mình lấy hơn 3.000 điểm rồi sao? Để mở cửa hàng với mở lo rèn ok rồi.
Thanks for bringing me. I will have to charge you.
Oh, what? How?
Here you are. May it serve you well.
What? Ghê vẫn khỏe hơn ghê.
Here you are. Then I bid you good tide.
What do you think the tributary sees in order?
Kiếm được thì kiếm khỏe hơn đấy.
How long do you think this bridge is?
Suddenly, there were curls everywhere.
Did you hear that, girl?
There's a pair of ships just up ahead.
Ships? But are we not still leagues from the shore?
Không lấy được combo cánh. Để lên một con tay bay để
The quickest route to the surge is due east, past the second galley.
Shula, how did these ships come to be here?
What do you imagine happens when an Eikon of water gets angry?
Really, brother? Did you have to ask?
Tonberries.
Tonberry
Foul creatures consumed by their hatred for everyone and everything.
Everything, save sharp knives, it seems.
Cái mỗi cái cho combo đi chậm. Cái này đúng. Vội mình hết.
I can smell the sea.
It's not far now.
How will we reach the surge?
We'll
Để
follow the
đóng băng cho thời
coastline
gian.
north. There's a bridge that'll take us across to the cape.
Sao không gọi được cho combo? The hell?
Doubt even Ambrosia could find me here.
Em ra không tìm thấy à? Ra là vậy. Chạy bộ vẫn
Might
chưa.
I inquire about the ray of light?
It's what prevents the surge from being reclaimed by the sea. And Dwalius by his people.
Thôi rồi. Yeah. Máu XP boa. Biết. Gần lên. Đi kia đi. Combo cơ bản rồi. Bao nhiêu thì đam luôn. Nice. Level up baby. 42.000 đam. Sống hộ.
You said before that the child is bound within the surge. But you've yet to tell us how we're meant to reach him. I trust we won't have to hold our breath.
No. The surge wraps around the cape without engulfing it. If we continue to its tip, there is a path down to the seabed. And the wave's origin.
All right. It won't be the first dominant we've met at the bottom of the ocean.
Ocean là gặp Odin rồi kìa. Odin là chém đứt đôi biển. Băng thời gian luôn. Nước đang bay nghiêng trên không luôn. The surge.
It's not much further now.
The path seems well kept. Do you and the villagers often come this way?
Only me. Once every new moon without fail. It is my duty both as village elder and Dwalius's descendant.
But surely no one blames you for what happened. Why should you bear the responsibility alone?
You misunderstand. I do it because I want to. To show him that he isn't alone, and that there are still some of us who would see an end to his suffering. Suffering you will soon witness with your own eyes.
Đằng băng thì trẻ mãi không già.
The forest grows quickly here. Left unattended, the path would be reclaimed in a matter of moons.
Does the light point the way to the child?
It does indeed.
Indeed. Indubitably.
Look at all the droplets of water suspended in midair.
Where they have remained untouched by time for 80 summers.
80 năm.
It's not right.
No. It's
80
not.
năm là bình thường là hết một đời người. Vẫn vì đóng băng là trẻ em.
There. Up ahead.
Như là trẻ sơ sinh ấy, vừa mới đẻ này.
Down in the center. Follow me.
Em vẫn còn là trẻ sơ sinh.
He's still primed.
I'll never forget my first priming. The fear. And I was old enough to understand what was happening. One can only imagine how this poor child felt.
He is the victim of an unforgivable sin. Committed by people who saw him as nothing but a means to an end. He must be so frightened.
Then I'll ease his burden.
You don't mean?
I'm not going to hurt him. Contrary to the tales, I don't go around killing dominants for no reason. What if I told you there was a way to remove Wallis's Eikon?
I tell you, you were a madman.
It's hard to believe, I know. But it can be done. Though, it isn't without its risks. Part of the Eikon remains no matter what.
So, it might still come to violence.
I don't know. It depends on the dominant. I've seen things end well, and I've seen things spiral out of control. But I do know one thing. If we turn our backs on this child, there will be no end to his suffering. And I think that a worse fate than the alternative. Don't you?
Very well. Do what you must. And whatever happens, I will own the consequences.
Okay, Saki. Let's make Leviathan.
Don't be afraid, little one. Let me bear the weight.
Saki.
Hush now. It's going to be all right.
Saki.
Is it done?
Nice. Leviathan. Sẽ sức mạnh của Leviathan.
I think so. I can not inside me. But something's wrong.
Who the heck are you?
He wasn't just afraid. He was angry.
He's angry. He's angry.
Let's see what you've given me.
Power water. Cái bắn súng. Refill. Nạp đạn ạ. Súng nước và nạp đạn đấy.
Is that Leviathan?
No, just an egg. But a formidable adversary nonetheless.
It has friends.
Yeah. Right. Nó không dùng siêu độc khác nên đánh cái thời gian thôi. Combo man. Không cái nào áp sát được. Cho đi thôi răng răng. Ơi, chết đi. Bắt mình xuống múa và Eikon đánh nhau lại. Thế thì bắt đầu game.
Is everyone all right?
He seems calmer now.
You said Walius was frozen in time. But he knew we were here. How?
I don't know. He's never reacted to anything or anyone. Until now.
The child has been bound for nigh on a century. If he has been conscious from the first, we must remove the seal at once.
It's not that simple.
Đóng băng
I
một
wish
thời
it
gian nữa
were,
vẫn
but
gọi là vẫn
there's more
vẫn
to
tỉnh
this
trong suốt thời
tale.
gian đấy. Chỉ là không làm gì được thôi.
It would be better if I explained back at the village.
Damn.
I see. Then let's return before it gets dark.
Let's return before it gets dark. Mình thấy cảm giác cái shift vào con này không khỏe cho lắm.
I'm sorry, Walyas. I will make this right.
Thế thì sinh ra là con đứa bé này phải là ông nội của con này. Hay là phải là ông của con này 80 tuổi.
So, part of Leviathan is inside you now, is it? Does it hurt?
No. Not anymore, anyway.
Good. Because I still have need of your strength. If you want to know the rest, we should head to the Witten Hall.
Of course.
Witten Hall. Ability. Leviathan Channel. Let's go. Xem nào. Theo những chiêu gì? Nè. Kill kind of ass. Sức mạnh cái này cũng 4 sao rồi. Giga Flare của mình thì 5 sao mà muốn sử dụng chiêu này. Mình xét thử chiêu này xem mình lấy chiêu kia không. Ôi chết mẹ. Oh no, nhầm. Ô, vãi. Không đủ. Ok, bam. Ok. Ability. Swap cái này sang Tsunami. Nice.
Look there!
To understand the spell which binds Walyas, you must first know who we are, and what drove my forebears to commit such an atrocity.
This tapestry
Is our story, the one that brought us here.
Oh, tin
After
sai kìa.
generations of wandering, my people sought
Dominion
refuge in northeastern Storm, some 170 years ago. But in exchange for our safety, the Gregorian Church demanded we renounce our faith, and branded us heretics when we could not.
To be exterminated, as a lesson to others.
And so was it chronicled in the imperial histories, for anything less would have made the Church seem weak. Yet a handful survived. The few who did fled north and west, and in doing so discovered two things that would forever shape our fates. The first was an old legend, revealing how to make your very own Mother Crystal.
Uầy, tự làm ra Mother
That's
Crystal.
impossible.
What?
As
How?
they were soon to discover, aye, far too late. Our ancestors convinced themselves that they could recreate the divine if they could only find a strong enough heart. A living being capable of channeling torrents of ether. And the heavens provided.
A dominant. Well, yes.
They'd stumbled across a nostrum in an ancient ruin, which they believed could provoke a sudden outpouring of a creature's ether. They meant to enrage his Eikon. Leviathan would have destroyed everything, had our people not made their second important discovery. A means to stop time itself.
Where did they find that? The Northerners had no such magics, or they would have used them.
When our ancestors first arrived, the land was uninhabited, save for an old witch who lived on the highest peak. Her body had been consumed by the curse, a cruel payment for her long years of service to the Northern Thanes. So desperate were they to prevent the fall of Drake's Eye, they'd forced her to devise a spell to stop time.
But Drake's Eye did fall.
It did. When she finally perfected the necessary magics, it was already too late. As punishment for her failure, the Thanes exiled her to this forsaken place to live out the few days she had left. Knowing her suffering, our ancestors cared for her as best they could, and in return, she gifted them her spell. That even though she should die, her legacy might live on.
Bên đây là ai?
So armed with both the knowledge of the ancients and the secrets of time, our ancestors settled upon an ambitious plan. They would create a new Mother Crystal and enchant it that it might endure for all eternity. Thus would our people's wandering, our suffering, finally end, and prosperity visit us once more. And all it would require was the sacrifice of a single child. A small price to pay, or so they believed.
Another victim of man's blind reliance on the Mother Crystals. So we know the seal source. How do we break it and restore the flow of time?
Do you recall the dome of light on top of the cliffs to the west? Inside lie the ruins of an old temple. It was there that the witch built the Ver, a conduit of sorts that channels her remaining ether into the surge. But it's been a long time since anyone set foot in the place. And now, there are others who claim it as their own.
Then we shall go prepared for a fight. That said, it may be best if one of us stays behind.
You think the village could be in danger?
We saw the ether flow from Wallius in all directions, but only encountered a single familiar. There will be more. And should even one make its way here, I doubt the walls could hold it back for long.
Then I shall stay. The Phoenix will see your people safe, tributary.
You have my thanks.
Very well. We should depart at once. I fear time may no longer be a luxury we can afford.
Okay. Đi phá bỏ lời nguyền à? Tìm hiểu em.
The Ver is not easy to find. We must first head north and then west, deeper into the forest.
No sign of the child.
New weapon.
Reckon my steel's just as good as any.
Tie strike, let's go.
I'd like to see another smith do better. A good tide to you.
Nice. Có vũ khí khẽ thật nice. Hơn cả Gunter Dameron của mình.
I'd be happy to. If I can.
You can, don't worry.
things.
Oh, I never should have let him go alone.
Yeah, yeah.
One camp by the ships, another by the river. Better get moving.
Hail, stranger.
I would.
Oh, do you need something?
I do.
Yeah, yeah.
Let's see what the healer makes of this.
Cho em nhận cái này gần hơn là trước. Xa thế. Mình gọi là Chocobo đi chạy bộ cày.
Before, we turned east at the shipwrecks to reach the coast. Now we must head in the opposite direction.
Left it is then.
Sao? Sẽ trái chứ.
If there's one thing I know about beastmen, is that they love to hide in the dark.
Gì đây? Thơ thần à? Giá vậy à? Time to kill. Slash. Wow, nó vừa năm 3 hơn 4 năm hơn. bắt mình tele về. À không, chưa.
A silver chain.
Silver chain. Đấy, bắt quay về. Là thôi, làm hết nhiệm vụ. Quay về sau. Nhiệm vụ phụ nữa ở đây. Đẹp. Cha rồi đấy. Đánh cái đầu ấy cũng được. Hay thế này. Nhưng mà đam không được to cho lắm.
Well, here's the can.
Nào nhỉ? Đứng này đây. Không được khỏe lắm, dùng vui vui thì được. Mọi người chơi vui vui cũng được. Thì mình cũng không quá thực sự cần bắt buộc dùng cái chiêu của Leviathan, của Bahamut lắm.
Who have we here? I'm looking for a man.
Chết kìa. Bắn đạn.
This must be the bridge the hunter was talking about.
New checkpoint. Shit. Nice. Very good, very good.
Stay away, damn you! Hold on!
Đi bắn đạn. Cháo. Nice. Đây có cái súng để bắn được, súng để dùng lấy hay. Cái chiêu ship để dùng hay. Thế mà chiêu hàn hoi của nó thì cũng không có gì quá đặc sắc.
Thank you.
Nhẹ nhàng. Okay. Đi ngược lại. Thế nó bắt nói chuyện với Rowan rồi tí tận. Rồi sau quay lại Manzares xong gì? Người quen à?
We've got a few rooms going spare now. You want a bed for the night? Speak to Mark. I remember.
Northreach, then. Wouldn't want to keep Anders.
Not reach. I did.
And how might I help the garrison today?
I did.
Those things didn't fight like men.
Rồi. dành cho 5.600 XP nhé. Yes! Finally! Cũng được summon được Ambrosia. Đỡ phiền.
I thought I'd lost you. But you...
Bastard things.
I did.
Nice. Order XP. Đấy lại 5.600 này. Serpent Rings Recipe Unlock. Thêm gear, ngon đấy, ngon đấy. At hand. The Marine.
No sign of the child.
Cái này là bắt nó đi nhặt đồ.
My lord, may I speak?
Very well.
Very well. The uninvited guest. No. Ngược lại.
If we pick too many of the flowers, there won't be
Ambrosia. Nice.
Good girl. Thanks, girl.
Cái đốt đẹp đấy.
Hang on! I'm coming!
Coming for that ass,
Don't
boy.
eat me! I'll give you that rock, I swear! Stand back. I'll handle this.
Good. Nice. Easy.
Are you all right?
I'm more than all right. I'm saved! Oh, I could kiss you!
Maybe you should introduce yourself first.
Yeah, yeah.
We should never have found this place. How could I be?
What is it you want?
Khác với cái đồ gì mới đây? Tsunami con đào. Nó không có cái gì ấy, cái shift phải nên nạp đạn lên hơn.
Good tide to you.
The sign of the
Cái
child.
này không dùng chiêu nào của Leviathan, không quan tâm lắm.
Come on. Run like the wind. Don't get surrounded.
There's a large gate up ahead, and beyond it, a cluster of ancient ruins. The temple, or the Heir of Hours as my people call it, can only be reached by passing through them. The forest is crawling with life, most of it hungry, which is why we make sure this gate stays shut.
And why you carry that impressive-looking axe, I presume.
Noticed her, have you?
The temple is up there.
Cảm giác kiểu DLC này, kiểu
Don't
mọi thứ
worry.
nhìn
Those
tươi
cliffs
sáng,
aren't the
nhìn đẹp
only
ấy.
way to the top.
Kiểu như nó có sức sống hơn. Sang game chính thì phần là do cái thằng Ultima nó
Are these
hút
the
hết sức sống
ruins?
khỏi
Yes.
hành tinh, nhìn nó cứ bờ
As far as we can tell, they're part of the same complex as the temple itself.
To think of all the people who must once have lived here. These remind me of home.
You're from the north, then?
camera.
Yes. And no.
I see.
Hey. Ôi ai à. Ra cái tu. Bắn súng đi. Này trở lạnh thế.
Do you see that cave up ahead? Whoever lived here carved a flight of stairs into the stone within.
A way to the top.
And whatever it is that awaits us there.
Game này leo núi hơi nhiều. Là DLC bắt leo núi hơi nhiều.
There. The temple the time forgot.
Dang. The air of ours.
And the Varys inside.
Yes. You can see the spell's path from the nave.
What is it?
I don't know. It's probably nothing.
Forgive me, but why build the Vare here?
The spell was originally meant to be cast on Drake's Eye, and this was the only place with an unbroken line of sight. The Tonberries like to think these ruins are their own.
They look none too pleased to see us.
While our numbers dwindle, theirs seem only to increase, as if they were feeding off our suffering.
Box. Bam. Nó swell. Swell lên đi. Cái này. Ok. Chắc cái đấy tăng đam. Mấy kia tăng giảm thời gian hồi chiều này, chắc cái đấy tăng đam. Nào.
Could this be their leader?
You're more than welcome to ask.
Hey.
Yeah.
giết con boss 7.000 XP vậy.
That could have been worse, I suppose.
Aye, well, if the forest's taught me anything, it's that there's always something worse.
Sinh. Đi nào đây. Không mở được map. Đấy, các bạn. Đừng vừa chui ra. That's the box. Cái này này. Nice. Đánh rồi nó không được gì đấy. Lật một chút thôi mà nó cũng không thấy tạt. Mày. Đi đấy. Chém hoài mà không chết.
Is that the nave?
Nhìn chỗ này nhìn
Just
quen
inside
quen.
the dome, yes. But it's
Phần nào
what's
đó ở
out
trong
here
đánh
worries
game
me.
chính ấy. Nhìn cảnh nó quen quen. các zombie tưởng tượng. Nhưng nó giống, biết ra cái giống gì không? Giống cái lúc mà chui vào trong cái lâu đài của thằng Titan, Kuka ấy. Mà rồi cái này đấy nó ở dưới lòng đất thôi.
There I was thinking they all migrated south.
The weaker ones did.
The weaker ones. Did you hear that, Sid?
What's wrong with its skin?
You don't want to be around to find out. Get back.
Cái chiêu là xong camera không tận trí đâu.
Get ready.
Tạm biệt. Là Justice Ramu ấy. Được phết nhỉ.
This place. It's frozen. Just like the surge.
Chim bay qua được yên luôn.
Another of my ancestors' sins. Shall we?
I think we shall.
The blue veil shows the extent of the spell's reach.
But I can feel its ether from here.
Shula, wait. Before we cross the threshold, I'd like to know a little more about how these magics work. I assume we'll be safe from their influence.
We won't grind to a halt, if that's what you mean. The spell only affects the things that were present at the moment it was cast.
Mình đi thoải mái không vấn đề gì. Nó mắc thời gian thì mình cười.
You see? But if we can enter, that means other things can as well.
Like the ones we saw on the way here.
And worse, probably.
Is this Leviathan's doing?
Well, it certainly wasn't ours. When he realized my ancestors were attempting to cast a spell from here, he made to destroy the temple.
And almost did by the looks of it. Phải suy ra sao nó bắt nhỉ? Má này bác. Tức thế nhỉ? Nhìn hay hả chim bay tự nhiên thế này. Đây là cảm giác làm The Flash, tất cả mọi thứ đều tự nhiên.
nhẹ cho người tiếp theo.
I can only imagine what this place must have been like before the attack.
This would have been a hall of worship. There was something similar in my father's keep. The priests would deliver their sermons from the dais.
Your father?
Thải thiên thạch xuống. Behemoth. Behemoth dạng nước à?
Just let us pass. It's all right. We'll get through this.
Điện.
Last climb, then.
That's better.
The Ver.
The Ver. Đấy, cái này giống y hệt luôn, nhưng mà nhìn nó cái Mother Crystal nhìn nó khác một chút rồi.
Just as I thought.
Jill, does this ether not feel somehow
familiar?
Familiar, yes. I sensed it the moment we arrived, though I wasn't sure until now. You can feel it too, can't you, Clive? She's calling us.
You don't mean the witch?
I do. Though she was more than that.
Cũng biết là những cái Mother Crystal này đều là những cái
She was a dominant.
Ultima mà nó.
A dominant who once commanded the Eikon that now resides in both me and Clive.
Shiva. Dominant của Shiva.
Of course. I don't know why I didn't see it. Who else would have the power to freeze time?
None other than Shiva herself.
Con phù thủy kia cũng là
for her ether to endure after all these years, it's almost as if as if she shared it with another, just as Torgal shared in my ice.
Who the heck are you? No, you're dead.
Shiva's companion. Though something tells me he's not as friendly as ours.
Our ancestors never warned us about this.
It wasn't left here for them. I doubt they knew it existed.
Như đấy. Dead boy. Cutscene được. Nó cũng mọc cánh của Shiva, nó sừng lên.
Because it would sooner die than fail its mistress.
Then it leaves us no choice.
What? Cái vòng tròn nó vẫn dính sao?
It did. Let's not give it another chance.
Con này. Ai. the hell? We'll lead on. Hey, run, run. Cái này đâu? Đóng băng liên tục luôn sự.
It's getting angrier by the moment.
We better cut this short.
Hết cả máu. Phải thế. Không biết được cái move của nó khó thật đấy. Cái này còn khó hơn cả đấu với cả Svarog. Mặc dù mình bằng level đó đấy, thua nó như 2 level. Ta đánh luôn phase nữa. Bình tĩnh. rồi. Say goodbye. Bye. Nice. Không snap này. Oh, ngon cái được ấy. Cái tí mình dùng luôn cái này. Đang thời gian bọn này bị đóng băng.
Now let's destroy it and put an end to this.
Wait. The spell must be weakened, not undone.
Isn't that what we came here for?
Did you ever stop to wonder what might happen to the tidal surge if I unraveled the whole spell at once? I didn't think so. This is going to require a bit more finesse.
Finesse.
From wind and light, water and earth, let the silent pall of mine ice. There's too much ether. Here. Let me help. Let us help. Almost.
Làm điều gì rồi? Đứa bé thì tiếp tục thời gian thôi, nhưng mà dọn sóng rồi nó không bắt đầu.
Did it work?
Đánh trôi mẹ luôn
I
cả cái
think
làng
so.
luôn.
The thread connecting this place to the child should be broken. Meaning Walyas should finally be.
Nhiều đóng băng ấy.
Free once more.
Ultima.
Leviathan, our most profaned fragment. Its divinity defiled by the hand of man. Its spirit shackled by his hubris. Till Mythos came, bringing release. Now, let the sins of man be redeemed by the hand of the servant of God.
Damn it.
No. Leviathan.
It's happening, isn't it?
It is.
What's going on?
Precisely what we feared. Leviathan is out of control. Don't despair. This isn't over yet. You should head back to the village and get everyone to higher ground. As for the rest, Ifrit will handle.
Nice. Này, chuẩn bị có đánh nhau rồi. Này. Hai con khổng lồ đấm nhau với Leviathan. Hai vị thần đụng độ nhau. Nice.
After 80 years of imprisonment, I'd be angry too. But I can't let it end like this, Wallius. It's time for you to come home.
He's coming home. Togo không đi mình. This. Good night. Nice.
More of your playthings.
Không phải sâu. Tưởng nó sâu lắm ra. Nó còn nữa.
Too slow.
À.
Nice try.
Rồi. Như đấy.
Too slow.
Chết luôn. Nice. 50.
All right. I heard you the first time.
Chiến thôi.
I'm not here to hurt you, Wallius! Fuck. That was too close. Enough!
Yeah. Nó bắn ít thôi.
Come on then. No more hiding.
một.
This isn't what I wanted! I only hope you can forgive me.
Đánh nhau thôi, chiến đi. Đấy. Đau thế. Không ném vậy. Play đấy, cái cảm giác kiểu nó cứ không né được. Con né vãi. lẽ thôi. Nó vẫn còn tẹo hó mình, nó còn mình phát gần chết luôn. May quá. Đánh thêm tí nữa mình chịu. Chói quá. Cân bằng cái máu. Cái máu nữa. Nó tẹo rồi. Có là tí máu luôn. Ây à. Còn từng đấy máu thì đánh đấm xin lỗi. Ra rồi. À. Vào đây. Đuối rồi đấy, nó đuối, cắt đuối.
Stop this! I'm not here to play! I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
Cha rồi đấy. Thế mà không đủ đam. Mày thật đấy. Lắm máu thế.
No. The village.
Oh no. Ô, what the hell, chết luôn ạ. Vãi. Bắt buộc phải phá được cái đấy của nó. Một tí máu thôi mà.
I'm not here to play! I said, stop! This has gone on long enough!
Ow. Ôi, hôm nay vào thì không kịp. Lên tí nữa thôi. Máu về sâu á, bây giờ đánh rồi đánh còn lại đỡ hơn. Game Tức ghê.
The village.
Không cho mình reset để... À đây. Không được, không cho mình reset. Chờ chết rồi. Hơi bị cay rồi đấy nha. Hơi bị cay rồi đấy.
Stop this! I'm not here to play!
Cuốn lên. Được rồi. Ý nữa thôi. nổi đam nó to một cách không bình thường. What? Thế à? Cha cho nó. Mình chết cho DLC còn nhiều hơn nữa. Chiêu này mình cũng không biết né là gì nhé. The hell? Ra. Chiêu này của mình lại được cái đỡ đòn. Là như thế, bây giờ đi vậy cái chiêu đấy để né cái trường đấy. Ôi trời, tập trung cao độ.
Well, you're just full of surprises, aren't you?
No.
Garuda will be proud. Warriors! Warriors! How long can they keep us up?
Biết cái counter là thế này. Cái lúc đầu không biết rồi. Bắn fireball. Hack đơn mà đi.
Not this time.
Đâu phải chỗ này mình có làm gì mà cười.
If that's what you want.
Lạnh hết cả tay.
You've had your fun, Leviathan. It's time you wake up to sleep!
Đi ngủ đi. Làm việc cái gì thôi. Mình go nanh boy, nanh thằng. Bắn thêm một quả nữa. Ra nó đi. Đấy đúng rồi, bắn thêm quả nữa. Destructive finish. Oh no, hey, oh. Nice. Superhero landing.
Now that was quite a tantrum.
Clive! Where is he?
Ok rồi, chờ chúng mày lúc mày đến ấy thì nói chuyện gì nữa. Đáng lẽ là đánh Leviathan là mình phải lên level hơn cao hơn một chút nữa. Đánh cái thòn level thiếu đam.
He's adorable.
He's adorable.
He is now. But did you see him a few moments ago?
Clive, I don't know how to thank you.
Cháu ngoại đi cứu ông nội như kiểu cái nhớ đến cái phim gì nhá. Avatar The Last Airbender.
It's all right.
Em bằng tuổi đi ngủ 1000 năm. À đâu, 1000 năm hay 100 năm, 100 năm, 100 năm.
Monster catching a cold.
Happy ending.
There. He's finally asleep.
The poor thing had a long day.
That makes two of us. So, what happens now?
Now? Now, we make things right.
How?
By providing Walias what he was denied. A place to learn and grow. A family to love and protect him. So that one day, when the wounds in his heart and mind have finally healed, he might decide for himself how he'd like to live the rest of his life. But until then, I'll stay by his side, come what may.
Then he's a lucky boy. And not only because he'll have the best warrior this side of the belt to teach him the battle axe.
Cháu đi nuôi.
She'll do her
Cháu đi
best.
nuôi ông.
Shula, the beast that threatened your home is tamed. The empire that threatened your people toppled. Might it not be time to cast off your ancestors' glamour and retake your place in the twins?
Perhaps. It's not as if we have the crystals to maintain the wall much longer. But are we truly safe? Is the world truly ready to accept us for who we are and what we believe? If I remember rightly, you and yours still choose to remain hidden, do you not?
We do.
Well, your people will always be welcome in Haven, regardless.
As will yours in the hideaway. We're allies now. If there's anything you need from us, supplies, food, equipment, do not hesitate to ask.
It's kind of you to offer. But we'll manage, just as we always have.
Thank you.
Besides, I suspect you'll be needing everything at your disposal if you're going to save the world.
Yeah, that's true. Cứu thế giới đấy.
I fear much of it is past saving. The best we can do is strive to turn what's left into a world where we can all live as equals.
A noble endeavor. And there'll be a place in this world for us, will there? For Walias.
Walias.
For everyone. I swear it.
Then we shall be waiting. Until the tides bear you back to shore.
Nice, DLC complete. Xem có nhiệm vụ phụ gì không nhá. Ngày mai sẽ tiếp tục. Cái phần sau sẽ không hay bằng phần này. Bản DLC sau sẽ không hay bằng DLC này. Mình thấy theo đánh giá của mọi người như thế, mình chưa chơi. Tại vì phần Echo of the Fallen ấy thì sẽ không có đánh kiểu Titan, Eikon đối với Eikon như này.
Only time will tell. But I can certainly think of worse places to spend one's childhood. The moats of water are a fine people, and they will take good care of him.
Up by the Vare, Ultima spoke to me. He called Leviathan his most profaned fragment, and told me to redeem the sins that had laid him low.
Is that so? The sins of Walias's ancestors were grave indeed. To force him to prime at so tender an age.
And to freeze him in time, that he might never know what it was to live.
Yet I doubt either of those crimes was the source of Ultima's displeasure. It was that the Eikon's power had been put to another purpose than the one he intended. To him, Leviathan must have seemed an aberration.
Could that be why Ultima made no attempt to lead me to him? The fear that this profaned fragment might corrupt his vessel somehow.
Perhaps.
Yeah.
Or perhaps he simply deemed Leviathan surplus to requirements. Having concluded that his vessel might be made to serve his purposes without the full sum of his power.
His purposes? There's no escaping them. Even here. Hidden away in Mysidia, the blessing of the crystals proved nothing but a prison. A prison into which Walias was born, and from which freedom is hard won. If the world doesn't change, if we don't change it, he'll end up suffering the same fate as every dominant who came before him.
Then we must change it.
Thay đổi vận mệnh.
That we must.
And we shall.
Nice. A sinister like bleeding from Arrestone beacon. Proving ground. That's a lot of side mission.
It is good to have one back.
Yes?
Circle of Haven. Not really that good. Ooh, Odium Bell. Nữa nhỉ.
Till next time then.
Bounty.
My friend, I have news. I think I might have found.
I'll do it.
Reigns of Pain.
Here, mister, over here.
Ok. Làm hết tất cả nhiệm vụ phụ của DLC này. Ngày mai sẽ chuyển sang DLC kia. Mình nhớ là đến cuối DLC này nó còn cho một cái gì nữa ấy. Giống như kiểu đấu trường.
I heard the tributary can fell an ibex from a
And then I dreamed.
Of course.
Beyond the Grave. Cái này không biết có bounty ở đây không? Nhớ
There's nothing that Gavra loves more than a fat bunch of ibex.
There speaks the voice of experience. You hunt often?
Since I was a girl, my father would take me. Then after he returned to the sea, Yamila's father. Our families have always been close. Even if her sister wasn't Walius's wet nurse, I couldn't stand by and watch her suffer.
Found her. They're almost at the gate. But they won't be coming any closer.
Bam.
That should buy Haven some time at least.
Clive, are you all right?
Yeah, I'm alright. Is that it?
Run like the wind. More of them. Come on then. I crave an audience with your king.
À thôi. Đây.
Let's make this.
Another group. They don't look very regal. Ready, girl?
Ủa, đi hơi xa nha. Skip được. Skip chắc được. Nó không đóng trong khu vực
Still no sign of the king. Could Fanad have been wrong? There's dozens of them. The king must be close. We'll have to take care of his followers first.
giờ là sớm. Yeah, đánh. Mai con bot của em mai chưa thấy đâu.
Well, I'll be damned.
Vô đây. Thornberry King. Không có class gì. Chỉ tên thôi.
It even has a crown. Sorry, Your Majesty, but your reign ends here. Mister.
Lại cho Eureka cầm hết rồi.
Is that the hunter?
Yeah, yeah.
You've caused enough trouble.
Lòi lìa luôn.
Enough.
Từ đâm thẳng đây.
What do we have here? Where are you?
Another fragment of Walius's rage. I should have known. Time to put you to bed too. Nice try.
Rồi. Đấy. nhiều. Hóa ra là căn chuẩn đấy, bắn cú hạn đạn thôi. Chết. $15.000 XP luôn. Hạc thật. Aqua membrane.
Fingers crossed that's the last of them. Either way.
Đi về vội. Hay quá.
This should be the path to Witchdrop. Hungry, Toggle. Time to fight. Here's our welcoming party.
Sao nó không bị stagger vậy? Chết luôn. Vừa đẹp. Này.
Looks like that's the last of them. Now, where's the grave? Good girl.
Faster!
I can walk from here.
Yeah, gần đến nơi lại bắt dừng lại. Silver pending. Cái gì? Cần. Là nhiệm vụ này chút là nhiệm vụ cuối cùng. Mong là thế được. Quay về highway để test thử cái dungeon này.
Don't get surrounded.
These will do nicely.
Giết bọn này. No, nó là Nico enemy mà nó lại giết.
Come on. Faster!
There should be a sprig or two of local weed growing somewhere around here. Look for the golden leaves.
Fly, Ambrosia.
Where should we lay the bait?
Beavers are creatures of habit. Look for some sign of its passing. It's sure to return to the same place sooner or later.
Săn con gì đây?
Is that beast ringing?
Giết con này. Giết không? Đây.
blacksmith that has an appetite for these things. Let's go.
Tên này mình sai phát âm vào lìa.
Thanks, girl.
Don't let it escape. Need any help?
Hey. Có răng cái su rồi. Chưa có. Đâu? Làm đi đâu? Nice. Nguyên liệu cuối cùng. Không phải. Nghe đủ rồi. Bam. Armor Darkness. Cái này tăng đam của Zangetsu à? Đúng không? Thế mà. Tăng đam của Zangetsu thì ác đấy. Area of effect allow execution ability at any time regardless. Được phết nhỉ? Tí để stream sau test thử.
It is good to have them back.
Rain của cái đấy đã to hơn.
So sorry for all
hơn.
How many times do we have to tell you?
is it you want?
Vẫn chưa đủ. Thornberry Knife Stagger 700% vãi. Stagger 700 luôn vãi. Vãi ỉa.
A good tide, Tiêu.
Thôi, nay mình end stream ở đây nhá. Hẹn mọi người vào video tiếp theo ngày mai đúng 2:30-6 giờ. Tạm bye bye mọi người, like, subscribe, comment các thứ. Yêu mọi người, bye bye. Love you.